Okay. Okay, now, what is its color?
It looks like a spaceship.
Yes?
It's polka dotted.
It does have dots on it.
Okay.
Stars. Ooh, can we go to the moon?
No.
I'm gonna be an astronaut.
Can you draw that?
Okay, what would you rate the color from 1 to 5? 1 being the worst and 5 being the best. How do you like the
Oh,
color?
it's red.
Yes.
I don't like red.
I don't
So-
either.
Red's
Purple is my favorite color.
So what would you rate it as then?
And you need a one.
Yeah.
You.
Yeah, ew.
Two.
Mommy says apples don't only come in red.
No, they don't, but this apple is red. What would you rate it as?
red. Huh?
I thought they were only red.
No, Mommy says not.
What are all
Do
the
you like the
pictures
color
red?
red?
I like that.
Okay, so would
I
you
know.
rate it higher then?
Higher?
Would you rate it more than the rest of them? They rated it 1. She
One.
rated it
It's one.
2.
Beauty. Yeah,
One.
one. Yeah, one.
1. Okay.
Can we smell it now? I'm gonna eat it.
Not
Me
yet.
too.
Is it good?
I'm really hungry.
Okay, you
One
can
doctor
smell
that
When
it.
is lunch?
Yes, now you can smell
It's
it.
got on my nose.
I licked it.
How do you like the smell of it? What would you rate the smell of between 1 and 5?
Mine's starting to get all brown.
Like sugar. It smells like
It smells
sugar.
like mommy's perfume.
Well, what would you?
It doesn't smell like daddy does.
Does that smell good or does it smell bad?
It smells good. It smells good.
4? What would you rate it?
Yeah, 4.
I rate it as a 5. It's the best scent in the world, but it's brown.
Yeah.
What would you rate it as?
Mine
She
smells
said.
brown.
What she said.
But I said what she said. Oh, it's 5.
5.
4.
Okay. So you 2 are 4, you 2 are 5.
Are we 4?
Yeah.
Alright.
Okay.
Okay, now you guys
No.
can take a bite of it and tell me what it tastes like.
Now I got skin.
You're supposed to get the skin. How does it taste?
Like an apple.
Do you like the
taste?
taste of it?
I like apples. They're actually my favorite. My
Does it-
mom buys them for me
does it
all
taste
the
sweet?
time.
Does it
I don't
taste
like
bad?
apples, but my mom loves them. So
So
it's
mommy
a
said
5.
one doctor a day, like 1 apple a day.
One doctor a day. Can I eat the rest of it?
Yeah.
Is it okay to swallow
Wait. How is the texture of it?
Yeah.
What's
texture?
What?
It's
What's
how
the
it feels in your mouth when you're eating it.
It feels like an apple.
It feels too squishy. It's like if you take a hammer to it, it's just gonna go boom.
Mine's kind of crunchy.
It reminds me of dirt.
Dirt.
Dirt? You eat dirt at your house?
It's fun.
How would you rate? How would you rate the texture?
Oh no, I picked this out.
I love worms. They're so squishy.
How would you rate the texture of the apple?
Do you like how
3.
it feels?
3.
4?
4.
3. I think 3.
3. What about you?
She said. I break my fingers.
Okay.
So 3 3s and 1 4.
Okay. Cut you guys off so we have enough time to just talk about this. So, we had some great clover buds. Yeah. Give it up for our clover buds.
Yay!
Okay, so what are some things that we noticed when working with clover buds that we might use to adapt this lesson to them? What are some things?
I think that you need to change your vocabulary. The word texture, things like that.
Yeah,
Just
texture
gotta-
is a big word.
It is, it's a huge word.
Yeah. What are some other things?
I liked how they did it step by step. You know, they didn't
and they didn't even hand out the worksheet.
Right.
We were talking that they could adapt it, but kids aren't going to know that they could adapt it because they're not in teaching. But they kept the worksheet and just asked them numbers. You know, what do you think? And they kept saying, "This is the best. This is the worst. What do you think?" And then giving them time, they allowed them time to do. Color was a hard thing for them too, but they didn't rush them. You know, they didn't move them on. They let them start talking about and really observing that it has spots on it. You're talking about color, but it has spots on it. So they allowed them to use their observational skills without rushing them along.
Is a clover bud going to individually work through this?
No.
No, right? It's going to become a group project. They're going to talk about it, and they're going to say, yeah, what she said, and they're going to kind of lean towards where their peers are going. So that's something that you have to think about, and that's okay. They're trying it, they're getting into it. So what are some other things? Anything else?
They let them sit on the floor,
Mm-hmm.
which is something they like to do. I would suggest that you guys might even get down, because the whole time you're standing over them, if you're down on the floor, then there's a little easier dialogue with your clover buds if you're all on the floor.
Yeah.
But letting them get down on the floor and sit in a circle and be together.
And they let them have fun, even though they didn't get out of control, but they let them have fun. They didn't have to just sit there quietly. They let them have fun.
That's because Ty can't do this without laughing. It's all her fault.
So Barb also mentioned, as we develop these lessons, maybe when we get to, this is a lesson that we can do from kindergarten through adulthood with different vegetables or different fruits, I know Sherman County did a ranch taste testing, all sorts of ranch dressings, different brands. We can do it with all sorts of things and adapt it to different things. So we all noted that even on the worksheet, we might want to change the worksheet so that smells first, right? This is a worksheet that just came out of the curriculum, but we can take that and make it our own and make it work for us. Now with clover buds, we might have smiley faces or sad faces or different pictures. Yeah.
It might also not, depending on the age of the clover bud, not as many choices, so maybe a 3 rating instead of 5.
Yeah. Yeah, scale might be a little bit hard for a clover bud to